big into manifestation.
Okay.
Charles, I manifested us sitting here right now.
Bullshit.
I swear to God, bro.
When you got that, no.
Yeah, like this happened already a long time ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna get it done.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, I'm into that shit. I say it all the time. Like, you have to see it before it's done. Before I ever did it, I saw it, visualized it.
Yeah.
I'm very flattered that you visualized this moment.
Yeah.
But when was it? And then how did it feel when you got that DM? Because you didn't know I was in DM. You'd be like, yo, we're doing this?
Yeah, no. So honestly, what happened was...
All right, we're back. We're going to try to get ourselves in less trouble on this one, right? Yeah, kids. Scott's like, you're already getting yourself in more trouble. Welcome back to another episode of the Handsome Home Buyer Podcast. We got the top 20 of the 40 series going. Bro, I got to tell you, I have really high hopes for this group. Like, so last year, I was just telling the last person, Emily LaRocca, who was funny as shit.
Yeah.
Like, that girl could do stand-up. She's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Last year, we had really high achievers, right? Like the highest GCI of any class so far.
Yeah.
But like, and they're cool, and I do a lot of business with all of them. But like, I feel like you guys are gonna have you setting the personality bar very high.
You think so?
She was dope. I get a dope vibe from you.
Thank you.
You're Dominican, 100%.
Yes.
I was unquestionably Dominican in a past life.
You know what? I'm getting that aura from you.
Right?
I think you are.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, Romeo is my favorite Latin artist.
Yeah.
I've seen him in concert probably 4 or 5 times. Went to Florida to see him.
I saw him Friday.
Did you?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let me ask you a question because, so my girlfriend, who is also a top 20 to 40 winner, Amanda Palmieri.
Yes.
She's watching this. Is she watching this, Greg?
That's awesome.
No, she fucking hates me right now. I love you, honey. Took me to Florida for my birthday last year to see Romeo in Tampa.
The Aventura concert? Or is it
No,
by
Romeo.
himself? Oh, by
I've
himself.
never seen Aventura. I want to see Aventura.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Notice the way I say that? It's like...
That was smooth.
See?
That's fucking,
yes!
That's awesome.
Yes! I'm telling you, we are the same.
Yeah. That's good.
So, now every time you see Romeo, it's like the best fucking show ever, my opinion.
Insane.
The people are going wild. He's got a ton of special guests that always come on. So I see him in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
He comes out, plays for exactly 60 minutes.
Yep.
Not one fucking person, not one special guest, walks off the stage, no encore, nothing. I was really upset.
Wow, why?
I have no idea.
Do you know what time it ended on Friday?
What time?
2:45.
What time did it start?
10:30.
Who was the openers?
There was just a DJ.
Okay, so that's what he did do. He had a DJ.
Yeah.
But bro, he was out literally 60 minutes, and then just like, that was it. Peace, walked off stage.
I don't know. You got to see him in New York. He's from New York.
No, that's where I saw him. Most of my concerts were in New York. That's why I was so used to it.
That's what it was.
Like, Usher showed up.
Yeah.
Fucking, who else? Like, who's like Juan Luis Genao, like one of those like old school
That's
freaking...
awesome. I had no idea you were into bachata, bro.
Dude, I can dance bachata, but I took salsa lessons, right?
Okay.
And I took salsa lessons like 14 hours a day for 9 months. And they put me
Okay.
on the salsa performance team.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, that's it. I'm good.
That's good.
But I love the Latin culture. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
I love the freaking music. The dancing. Salsa's hard, bro.
It is hard.
Like, I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
That is not in my blood.
But even most Latinos don't know how to dance salsa.
You guys are born with that shit.
Not salsa, bro.
You can fake it, though, at least.
Yeah, you can fake it. You can fake it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a bachata merengue guy.
Are you?
But if I'm salsa, it's because I'm nice. Already.
Like, when you dance bachata, how do you dance it? Like, in cuarto? Like tight? Like, da?
It depends the vibe, you know.
Yeah?
If it's with, if it's with your partner, you're having a great time. If you're at a wedding, you're not gonna go crazy.
But interesting enough, bachata has like morphed into almost salsa in recent years.
Yeah.
Now when you dance, like, bachata used to be very tight, pa 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 pa.
No, there's some things going
now
on.
Now it's like fucking crazy.
There's some arms flailing in there. There's some spins going on.
Yeah.
Girls turn around, they go back to the end of the floor, come back.
Yeah, there's shines. People are freaking doing their thing. Like, there's some dude I used to watch all the time. Kind of looks like me. It's like my doppelganger.
Yeah.
Bald, looks like a white guy, but maybe not. He dances bachata like sick. Always
Crazy.
wearing a suit. You know what I'm talking about? Skinny guy.
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
But he does like training videos.
He does a lot of videos where he's like dancing with this one girl with like, dark curly hair.
I think I've seen this before.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't train.
No, he just dances crazy.
He just dances crazy,
Yeah.
like
Smooth hips, everything.
Smooth, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, let's talk about some real estate.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna pop around. So congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Very exciting. 28 years old.
Awesome.
married, 4-year-old. How many years in the business?
I'm one of those pandemic agents. I started January 2021.
What did you do before that?
So I used to drive for a pharmaceutical company
Okay.
called Long Island Script over here in Syosset, dropping off medications to nursing homes.
Okay.
So I had a route in the Bronx. I was doing that. Pandemic slowed us down, and my son was about 10 months at the time. So when I would come home to my son, obviously, I'm like, you know what? I can't have another person control how much money I make during the week, or I can't have a shutdown stop my finances from flowing. And I'm like, yo, something's got to give. Like, I love my family way too much to sit here like a sitting duck. I had a buddy of mine, he was doing real estate at the time. He goes, yo, I think you have what it takes. You have the charisma for it. You're very good with, the Latin culture, with American culture. I went to school in Southside, Rocco Center. I actually went to high school with Eric Braun, which is
Did
pretty
you?
cool. Yeah.
You're from South Hempstead?
No, he's from South Hempstead,
Yeah.
but it's Southside High School. So
Yeah.
South Hempstead and Rocco Center were same school district.
Shit.
Bro, if you would have told me he was a loan officer in high school, I'd been like, there's no way.
He's got a wild story.
But I had no idea I was doing real estate either. You know what I mean? I was just into college, Nassau. Everybody was just doing the same thing at the same time.
I feel like a lot of people in real estate, same thing. Like, I barely got out of high school. I was a big disciplinary problem. Like, nobody ever thought I would even go to college.
Yeah, you know what it is? Real estate is for people that want to go out and get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, once I realized that I controlled the amount of money that I could make, I'm like, no, we're going balls to the wall. Let's get to it, you know?
So you came in 2021 or 2022?
2021. So
So
I
you-
finished my course 2020.
Okay, so basically the top 20 under 40 were the numbers from last year.
Last year.
So you won second year in.
Correct.
How the fuck did you do that?
Referrals. I'm not a big cold call guy. I don't think I've ever door knocked. Luckily, God has always blessed me. I know everybody has different religions, but there's a higher power out there. I'm big into manifestation.
Okay.
Charles, I manifested us sitting here right now.
Bullshit.
I swear to God, bro.
When you got that, no. It's
Yeah, like this happened already a long time ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna get it done.
Yo, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, I'm into that shit. I say it all the time. Like, you have to see it before it's done. Before I ever did it, I saw it, visualized it.
Yeah.
I'm very flattered that you visualized this moment.
Yeah.
But when was it? And then how did it feel when you got that DM? Because you didn't know I was in DM. You'd be like, yo, we're doing this?
Yeah, no. So honestly, what happened was, so I did my first deal ever with Catherine Aziz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw her in an interview here, but
She's having a baby. She just announced it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Catherine. That's awesome. So what had happened was my first listing, or any realtor's first listing, usually is family, right? Or
Okay.
friends. Close family, close friends.
Yeah.
My uncle wanted to sell his house in Rocco Center. Smaller house, 1,100 square feet. And from there, I had a very successful open house because the rates were low. Rates were
Okay.
like, 2%, 3%.
Yep.
Had a bunch of non-agent leads come in. And off that first one, it just trickled into a huge referral base. We accepted her offer. She's a beast. And then from there, I saw she had won it from that year. And I saw her interview. I'm like, you know what? Next year I want to be there. Like, I need to be part of this club of these top realtors. I'm good friends with everybody there. With Richard, a few people that have won it. And for me, it's good to be part of this club here. You know what I mean?
Fuck, so how did you do that, bro? You can't just be like, yo,
All right.
you got to give me more. Like, you can't just be like, I did my first open house, it fucking blew up. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's really hard.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard.
All
Like,
right,
the
so
average agent does 4 deals a year.
I understand.
How many deals did you do last year?
I did 15.
Yeah, like, in your second year.
Yeah. So this is how my first real lead of buyers came in. I had done a postcard mailer with my buddy Nick Raimundi with Atlantic Home
Yeah, of
Capital,
course.
hard money loans, regular mortgages, and my respect goes out to him because he saw in me before I knew what I was gonna be. Like, he really invested into me, a bunch of mailers, always following up, and you don't see these heavy hitter loan officers contacting rookie agents often. You know what I mean? So I guess he invested in me early,
Nice.
and we did a mailer in Freeport. And the mailer was received by this lady. Her name is Lucy Reyes. She's
Okay.
a pastor, right, for a church. And she goes, "Hey, listen, I got your mailer on my mailbox here, and you can't get out of my head. It's been on my kitchen table the last 3 days. Like, I have somebody from my church that wants to sell their house. Can you please contact him?"
What was on this mailer?
It was just a picture of me and him. Market's hot. There's some regular generic postcard.
But what was it, do you think, like, listen, that she must have realtors in the congregation.
Correct.
Right?
What is it? She did. She told me she did have them.
So what is it about that mailer? Because, I mean, tons of realtors do mailers, right?
Yeah.
But what is it about that mailer that set it off?
To be honest, bro, I just felt like it was my moment. God put it in my path. It was like a divine thing. She's in the church. I'm a man that I run by faith. I have a big faith in God. And the mailer was just a picture of me and Nick's face on it. It was like, market's hot. She goes, hey, my buddy needs to sell his house. He's my son from church. I'm his, he goes to,
Okay.
I'm his pastor. I'm like, okay, send me the address. The address is in Bayside.
Okay.
Google the house. House is huge. You're not going to believe it. So house is huge. I'm like, all right, let's check it out. I go there with my other partner from the other brokerage I used to be at. And I go see the house. And I open the door, and I'm a big baseball fan. It said Gardo Alfonso. So this guy is a Mets Hall of Famer, second baseman. Goes to her church. He goes to some church in Valley Stream, like some Valley Stream small church. And he opens the door. He goes, listen, I need to sell my house because my son got signed by a minor league baseball team in Florida.
Wow.
I'm walking through the house, bro, just like scoping it out. David Wright baseball bat, Jose Reyes ball, just a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. Like, it's just a real moment because I'm a big baseball fan. Things are coming full circle. And we had listed his house. We sold it like $1.7 million, something like that.
Wow.
And
first listing.
Second listing. My uncle's was first.
Okay.
It's the second one.
Got it.
But now I'm kickstarting. Now I'm tapping into a luxury market real quick, right? So in Bayside, it's a lot of like heavy hitter cash buyers. A lot of people coming from China.
Yeah.
No agents. Like, they don't want to work with agents.
Big
they
money.
just want to go by themselves.
Yep.
They want to negotiate $50,000 and come in by themselves.
You have to have the listing.
You have to have it.
Gotta have a listing.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I had a bunch of leads come in through there with no agents. And I was like, listen, unfortunately, we're not going to accept this offer of this property, but, you have to fake it till you make it. I'm like, I'll get you another one over here in Bayside. I'll get you another one, And then got there, mostly was cash. I sold a lot the following month, $1.2 million, just cash. 5,000 square foot lot. Nothing was built on it yet.
Shit.
And it's crazy because the Asian community, they have like their own market. They're betting on like the Hong Kong, China market coming into the United States before it happens, like the wave. And the lot praised for 1.5 recently. He bought it for 1.2 about a year and a half ago. Now it's at $1.5 million, corner lot.
You went out and found that, or it just happened to be a listing?
Yeah, so I got the lead with the buyer, and
Yeah.
I was just sending him listings. And,
Got it, okay.
And we saw something that he liked.
So these weren't your deals. They were.
Yeah, there were other listings.
Got it, okay.
But I got all my leads from that one
open
Bayside open house.
Wow. Bro, open houses are
Yeah.
open houses are like the sleeper that people talk about, but they don't really want to do them.
Yeah.
Open houses are the greatest thing ever.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing.
If you're cool, you have charisma, people like you, you come in, you could pick up 2, 3, 4, 5 people at an open house all day, every day.
You know what it is? The people that have a good aura and they're charismatic, like, you don't force business. It just happens. You know what I mean? Like, you walk into open house, you walk them through the house. Hey, do you have an agent? No, I don't have one. All right, well, sign here. I'll follow back up with them Monday morning. And
What do you say to them when you call them up?
No, just saying, hey, thank you for visiting the open house. I don't really ask for feedback. I just feel like when you ask for feedback on a listing that they did an offer on, it comes off like thirsty to me,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just like, hey, hope all is well. Listen, I'm an agent here in the area. I have a lot of listings coming up on the market. Even if I don't have them just yet, my buddies might have it, my office might have it. And then I'm just like a daily text type of guy, send you a few listings. Until you tell me to go F off, I'm not going to stop hitting you up. You know what I mean?
So it's all personality, it's all relationships. You meet people, you talk to them, they vibe, they like you, and then they're like, yo, this is my guy.
I met people at the right time, as opposed to last year. Like last year when I started off with my uncle's house, right? Well, the year before that, I started off my uncle's house.
How much did your uncle's house sell for?
About $640,000.
So yeah, like average sale price. So most of your business is done in the boroughs at this point, or?
So I've had a few. Last year I sold in Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
Okay.
I sold in Bayside. I sold Jamaica. What else did I sell?
Anything Long Island?
Everything was Long Island.
Everything was Long
Yeah,
Island?
most of it is Long Island.
Okay.
Nassau County. I'm a big West Babylon Lyndhurst guy.
Oh, because it seems like you're doing big number deals in the boroughs. 1.5, 1.2,
So that's how I
1.7,
kickstarted.
1.8. Okay.
And then once people see that you're really doing these type of transactions, they feel comfortable with their biggest investment of their life. You know what? You handled a $2 million transaction that you can help me with my high range.
So, and how do they know that? Is it through social media? Are you doing marketing? Like, how do they know that you're doing the deals?
Yeah. So with my thing is when I close. Well, before I even close, I put content on every step of the process. I'll snap a picture with them at the contract signing from the attorney.
Smart,
I'll do the appraisal shot, right?
Smart.
I'll do the final walkthrough vibe. I'll get you in closing. I'll get you a gift, with your favorite wine, your favorite champagne or whatnot. And then once people see people closing on houses, especially with their friends and their family and their relatives and whatnot, people are comfortable doing business with somebody that helped their aunt buy a house or their, sell a house or whatnot.
No, it all makes sense and it happens every day. The interesting thing is you've done so much of it in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's super impressive. It's like, bro, within 2 years, how are you doing all this?
I didn't do it. God did. I definitely didn't do it. Charles, if I could tell you that, I would wake up in the morning sometimes and they're just, people just want me to help them. It's weird. It's weird, but
so basically,
I'm grateful.
Every day you wake up, every week, there's people that are texting you saying, I want you to help me. I want you to help me. I want you to sell for me. I want you to buy for me. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm a person where, let's say I have a consultation with a buyer, right?
Got it.
They're not ready, credit shot, $30K tax return. I'll treat them as if they're going to close next week. Like, I'm a big, long time guy.
Okay.
So I'll help you out now. I'll help you, get with a tax accountant here and just make sure everything's on point. And then if you close in 7 months, we'll close in 7 months. You know what I mean? I'll follow up with you, make sure your credit's good. Hey, don't blow the card up this month. Let's get ready.
How do you stay organized and keep track of these people?
Okay. And it's crazy because not just till last year I started using a CRM.
Okay.
I'm a big weekly planner guy.
Okay.
So I have this nice leather book in my house.
Like an actual...
Like a smaller book.
No, but like a physical planner.
Just like a notepad.
That's like my generation, bro. You
Right.
guys are digital.
Yeah, I understand that.
We use...
But by me writing it down, it helped me out.
No, it makes sense.
Clarity, you know what I mean? So
I'm with that.
What I would do is every Sunday night before the week started,
Okay.
I would just have my main go-to things. It's going to say, it's not only just work, it's also self-development. Read up to page 100 in this book. Work out 5 days. Eat healthy. I have to make sure I check these off by the next Sunday, right?
So you're a very disciplined, regimented person.
That's the only way, because this business, there's no schedule for you. You have to create your own type of structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like a big guy doing, hey, this week we have to appraise this property. We have to contact all our buyers. We have to make sure the listing marketing goes out, the photo shoot's completed. I follow up with these 3 lenders on these 3 deals. I call the attorney.
And you plan this out on a daily basis?
Sunday night.
Or at the beginning of the week? Sunday night.
Sunday night to start Monday morning.
Sunday night's your ritual.
During the week, I'm checking them off. And if it's not checked off, it has to be urgent the following week. So that's how I've been doing it. Because CRMs are good. Like, I get my alerts, I get my emails out, I do all my stuff. But it's just like when you bet on yourself to get it done.
I'm with it. There's something about like checking stuff off psychologically that does something for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I write it down and I manifest it when I write it down. I say, all right, I have to get this done. This is going to close. Generate at least 2 new transactions this week.
That's the goal? 2 transactions every week?
Yeah, just like 2 new deals. Whether it be for my investors, I find a deal that they can work on, right? Or whether it be a listing that I want to land off an appointment, or whether it be a buyer, show them at least 7 houses.
What's the difference that you notice between doing business in the boroughs and doing business on Long Island? Because the boroughs are wild, bro.
Yeah, boroughs are wild, right? But when it comes to the boroughs, the price point's a lot higher, right? And they have a specific buyer, so it's like, on Long Island, you're waiting on these lines to get into these houses, right? You have to go out there, with the shield on. Like, you have to make sure you know your shit, get in, get out, plan the timing of all your showings. Like, if you have to show 4 houses on a Saturday afternoon, make sure the one with 600 saves on Zillow is the first one you go see. Like, you're not going to put that in the middle of the pack.
You actually look at that?
Yeah.
You check Zillow for how hot it is before you go?
If it has 2 Daves and 700 saves.
No, it's smart.
You know what I mean? Like,
I actually just realized that recently, maybe 3-4 months ago. Someone in my office is like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good one. I'm like, how do you know that? They're like, oh, it already has 1,000 saves on Zillow. I'm like, fuck, who knew?
And I've seen it. Like, when I see a bunch of saves, short period of time, like Dan O'Neill's listings with 700 saves in 3 days, you better make sure you wait there for a long time, or at least cancel everything else after the fact and just make sure you sit on it. But if you have a very busy open house in the middle of the day, you might not make it on time for the other ones.
That doesn't go on in the boroughs?
No, in my experience with my buyers that I've had in the boroughs and my listings, I just feel like it's organized. Every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, families.
It's interesting you say that. I do most of my business on Long Island. I do some stuff in the boroughs, but every time I try to break into the boroughs, it's nuts, bro. Like every time I try to do a deal in the Burroughs, there's like guys pulling contracts out of their pockets on the street. There's dudes in velour suits with bags of cash that are like, yo, sign here. Like
it's crazy. It's crazy.
I show up to a house, I walk in, somebody sees me, they're skip tracing to call the owner while I'm in the house.
That's
like
crazy.
It is wild.
Yeah, no, they're definitely a different breed over there in the city.
It is just they don't care. Like dudes are like signing fake deeds and recording them. Like it gets wild.
No, Long Island is definitely a lot more organized. People definitely abide by the real estate laws a lot more here than they do in the city. You know what I mean?
So, but so I guess numbers are higher stakes, bigger
Correct.
money. It just gets crazy.
Higher risk and higher rewards in the city, 100%.
What's your breakdown as far as like buyers versus sellers, like listings versus buyers?
I'm a big buyers guy, to be honest with you. I might be 60-40, 70-30 buyers over listings.
60-40.
Yeah.
Okay.
So out of every 10 clients, there might be 6-7 buyers.
So when you're in this market, right, and you roll up to Dan O'Neill's listing and there's fucking 700 saves and there's a line of like 30 people and the thing hasn't even started yet, right? And you have this group and this family wants to buy this house.
Yeah.
What are you doing to basically stand out from everybody else in that situation?
All right. So I'm a big offer structure guy. Like I'll make sure I build rapport when I walk in there. Here's my business card.
To the agent.
Yeah, to the agent. I make sure I'm on their good side. I'm in and out. I got the booties on. I'm ready to go.
You bring booties with you?
No, I'm saying the ones they offer.
All right, cool.
You put the booties on, get everything ready, and then I'll say, hey, you'll hear from me later. So
what do you wear? You suited?
Depends the situation. You know what I mean? I'm more like this sometimes,
Okay.
right?
All right. Well, I'm with that.
If I
I see you in a suit.
I wear suit all the time.
Yeah, I see you in a suit. I'm just
I wear the suits all the time. Definitely not just to random open houses. Like if it's a high profile like client that I'm meeting for the first time, I want to make sure my presentation for the first time is very
smart,
top notch. But if my buddy that he's a cop or I have a nurse friend of mine, and they know me for 5, 10 plus years, they're gonna be like, Louis, what the fuck are you doing in a suit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
It depends on the situation. Or if there's a listing appointment, then after the open house, it depends what's going on that day. That'll determine the attire that I'm wearing.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So you roll in. Give them the card, introduce yourself, make sure you're on good terms.
Bang it out. I'm not a person where if I see a house and my buyer wants it, I'm sending an offer during my lunch break on Monday or Tuesday. Like, I'm banging out the offer as soon as either I get in my car or I'm getting back into the house because I know what it feels like to have a listing and have a quick offer. Like, your brain and your heart just, like, gravitates towards the quick offer coming into your email. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I've had offers on a Wednesday after a Saturday open house. And it's like, dude, I already seen 50 of these. You know what I mean? Like, it's not standing out to me at this point. Like,
so you think first is better?
Quick. First offers are good, like, as soon as you get them done. And then offer structure. So what I do is, if I have a buyer that really wants a house, put a nice, few paragraphs in there, explain the financing, explain who the lender is. I'll CC the attorney.
Okay.
I'll CC the lender, and I'll CC the inspector. I have a few guys I use, but I use all three of them on the offer email, so it shows them that I'm serious. The inspector's ready, attorney's ready, lender's ready to go. Here's all 4 numbers. You know what I mean? Like if you have any questions,
no, it's smart.
You're gonna see it instantly.
The tone of the whole thing is like, yo, this guy is about his business.
Yeah.
He's fucking organized.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a pleasure to deal with, and the deal's gonna close.
Awesome.
That's simple. Like the deal's gonna close. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm impressed by that.
Yeah.
So were you taught that, or is it just something that you innately kind of like figured out? No, because I feel like you're a very socially intelligent person.
Yeah, I just picked off a lot of good things from everybody. You know what I mean? Like I learned what to do. I learned what not to do from some agents. I learned what to do from a lot of them. And I'll incorporate just a little bit of everybody's vibe into my own.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I know what I want to see when it comes to my listings. So it's like if I know what I want to see, I know what I should give out. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
I don't know if it makes sense. Like
no, it's
I know what I want for my seller.
Yeah.
I want to make sure their seller has clarity on my offer also.
No, you're a very astute person. So like when you got into the business, you started taking listings and you see stuff coming in, you're like, this isn't what I want to see. And then on the flip side, when you see a couple people doing the right thing, you take little bits and pieces, and then when you go make offers, you do the same thing.
Imagine getting an offer saying $740,000 through text, 10% down, and then imagine getting a whole email package with an attorney, inspector, lender, ready to go. Inspection as soon as you say go.
No, it makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. Like when I send offers, I send an email, bullet pointed out, documents attached, attorney CC'd,
Amazing.
all the terms,
Amazing.
and then send it over. And then you call them to go over it with them, and that's the difference. Like there's people that take my offer that's $25,000, $30,000 less because they're like, yo, we like you and we feel comfortable. We don't feel comfortable with the guy that just texts us a number.
It's that simple because look, these offers are being presented to sellers, right? So when they print out these offers to sit down with the seller, imagine a seller that's, doesn't know too much but knows enough, and they see a fully executed email with all these numbers. They think,
No,
you know
makes
what?
sense.
This guy seems like he knows what he's doing. He's putting his money where his mouth is. I can call any of these numbers right now, and they're going to tell me this guy is valid.
No, it makes sense. And in real estate, years ago, real estate had the rap of not being as professional. Now it's just all of us. It's like it's a different level of professionalism.
Exactly.
Right? You have people that have 4 years degrees, master's degrees. Like the caliber of agent every year, year over year, is gotten better and better
Yes.
and better.
Yes. I agree.
No, bro, I appreciate you coming down.
Yeah.
Last question I have for you.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody wants to be you. You know that, right?
Think so?
Everybody that's under 40
Wants to be top 20?
wants to be top 20 under 40.
Yeah.
Right? So there's people that are going to watch this and then be like, yo, like, what do I do? How did he do it? I don't know how I could possibly do 15 deals my second year and be selling $2 million properties. So, what are some things you would say to that person to say, yo, this is how you do it. This is how you get to the level.
All right. So what I would tell myself before I was even into real estate, or anybody that wants to get involved and be a top 20 agent, definitely fill your cup up first. Be big into self-development. Learn your business. Follow the right people on social media. Follow Charles, follow these top agents, follow these lenders, follow Lou, the financial planner, follow everybody that is doing what you want to do. Incorporate what they're doing into yourself and just manifest it. But operate at a high frequency. Be positive. You know what? If your client needs a co-signer, all right, be positive with your client. Be like, all right, you know what? It's not working out with this loan here. Let's get a co-signer on this deal. Let's give them a lot of positivity. Let's always follow up. The clients that aren't ready, don't brush them off. Take them aboard. Because maybe right now they're not ready, but they might refer you somebody that is ready. They might be ready in the next month. You don't know how quick it'll be. You don't know how long it'll take. But definitely be big into self-development. Read the right books. Take care of your body, your mind. Work out. Because once you're your best self, the universe works in your favor. You know what I mean? And I feel like once you take care of yourself, then you can give expertise or knowledge to people that need you, because you're a professional. If you're a real estate professional, we work serving other people. You can't serve anybody else if your cup's not full.
Dope. Love it.
My
Appreciate
man.
you, man. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
If people are looking to buy or sell, how do they get a hold of you? Look at the camera. Give them the info.
Well, if you want to buy or sell, my email is louis@primalpg.com. Hopefully put the email down here, right? We got this, 516-554-5230. Our office is in Garden City, 585 Stewart Avenue. We're here to help you out. Yeah, man, it's an honor. And I know you're interviewing me here, but I just want to give you your flowers. I feel like you're a legend, Charles.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because everything you do here, 400 plus homes, not everybody does it, To me, you're a legend. So
thank you, man.
Thank
I
you so much,
appreciate
bro. I
that.
appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman. Handsome home buyer. You have a house that smells like cat pee. You want to buy it. I want to buy it. 516-777 sold. That's a wrap.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Thank you. That shit goes fast, right?